This sign says we're 2,532 miles from Boston, 5626 from Tokyo. Looks like some unknown number from Chicago. Paris is 4826, and Orlando is 2,158 miles away. Where are we? We're at Disney's Hollywood Studios in front of Sid Cahuenga's house. Sid Cahuenga's house, of course, is in Hollywood, California, so Orlando is 2,158 miles away. That's in Disney story. In reality, we're smack dab in the middle of Orlando here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Hi everyone, this is Herb from World of Walt, and welcome to Disney's Hollywood Studios on a Saturday morning. It's a bright and sunny day. Nice day to be here. And as a double bonus, I have a virtual queue boarding pass for Rise of the Resistance that's supposed to come up in the next half hour. So if things go well, I will be able to take you along for my trip on Rise of the Resistance, hopefully soon. Susan, good morning to you. Welcome and happy Saturday morning. Welcome to Disney's Hollywood Studios. Beautiful day here. Chilly evening, but a really nice day. Hey Tony, good morning. Thank you for being here. Judy has joined. Kim says, was here exactly 1 year ago today. Hope you had a great visit. Hope you get a chance to come back soon. It's a good day to be here in Hollywood Studios. Tim Peterson, hello to you. So in addition to the excitement of having a boarding group for Rise of the Resistance, and hopefully we'll be able to get on in the next half hour, maybe sooner, I also have an announcement for a new shirt design. Actually, thanks to a viewer on the broadcast, Topher. In fact, maybe I'll just share that right now. I'll share it a little later on too. Okay, so here is the new design. For if you're an Epcot fan, I think you will get what it is all about. It's kind of a fun play on words in a number of different ways. So the brand new design now in the World of Walt store. Here it is. BYO Beverly, bring your own Beverly. So if you have been to Club Cool at Epcot before it closed for refurbishment, you may have had an opportunity to check out the lovely Beverly beverage. And if you did, you know what fun it is. So this shirt celebrates all things Beverly, which is not available right now, but hopefully it will come back. If it doesn't come back, you have to bring your own. So this new design now available at the t-shirt shop. I think it looks pretty good in red, but if you're not a red shirt kind of person, I believe it also looks pretty good in gray. So the cool thing about the t-shirt shop is that you get to pick the color of the shirt itself and the design will fit on it. So that's a nice customization, BYO Beverly. And in fact, the entire store is on sale. So if you haven't had a chance to check out some of the other designs, this has been a very popular one. Main Street USA, it's kind of one that I like. I actually have this shirt in this color. If you want to check it out, here's what you can do. Head over to worldofwaltstore.com. That's where you can find all these shirts, and they just happen to be on sale right now. So, thanks everyone for joining. It's a beautiful day again here in Disney's Hollywood Studios. William from Pennsylvania, hello to you. Welcome to the broadcast. Nancy from frozen upstate New York. I have heard that some people up north are getting some seriously chilly weather. Deb says, nice shirt. Thank you, Deb. Appreciate that. Love to hear what other people are thinking as well. Dean and David have joined. Welcome. Topher, you get the credit for coming up with this idea, and you and your sister. Awesome idea. Thanks for sharing the idea. Thanks for buying the shirt. Amy, good morning to you from New Jersey. Chris has joined. Sherry said, can't wait to get back. Disney's Hollywood Studios is a favorite park. And Rich is here from Boston. How's it going? All right, we are walking right down Hollywood Boulevard. You can see Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is beckoning the crowds at the end of the street. Actually, some of the trees are in bloom over here on the right. It looks really cool. Ashley said, unique shirt idea. Kudos to the Mouseketeer, which is Topher, who came up with it. Great. Mary said, grew up on Beverly. Wow, you survived. That's amazing. Good for you. You must be a very hardy person. Paula, hello to you in Pennsylvania. Nice to see you. It is a beautiful day here. About 63 when I started the broadcast. Gonna get up to maybe 72, 73. Even though we had lows overnight in the 40s, it was a chilly evening. Lisa's got freezing weather in Michigan, like so many people up north. Now is a great time to be here in Florida. Jen, hello to you from Southeast PA. And Brenda from Cape Cod. Got a lot of people with a lot of chilly weather out there. So I woke up bright and early at 7 o'clock this morning and was fortunate enough to get into the virtual queue at the 7 a.m. opening for Rise the Resistance. That, in my experience, is a queue that normally fills up pretty fast, but I was fast fingers today and, well, caught a little bit of luck. Boarding group 36, which when I started was supposed to board in the next half hour, so my hope is that by the time we take a little stroll through Disney's Hollywood Studios, through Toy Story, through Black Spire Outpost, make it over to Rise, and hopefully by then they'll have a spot for us. Let's see how it goes. Ken and Paula have joined. Hello to you. Kathy says, loves the Pop-Tarts at the lunchbox. I agree. Yeah, they are much improved over the standardized version in the store that comes in the little foil wrapper, which I have eaten plenty of in my day. But when they're fresh, they're actually really nice. Although I think everything tastes better at Disney. Maryland, hopefully coming in November for the start of the 50th celebration. It will be interesting to see what sort of announcements come out in the upcoming months about Disney's plans for the 50th celebration. My best guess is that that celebration will start on October 1st, which is the 50th anniversary day, and will probably go for the next year and a half beyond that. That's kind of my guess, but we will see what actually happens. Patty and Mickey have joined. Hello to you. Deb says it is time for the shameless plug. Deb, today you get the award for prompting the shameless plug for the Pin of the Month Club. If you'd like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. I have been collecting lots of pins here at the parks for sharing in the club. I actually got some cool ones that are coming up in the upcoming months. Mary says, misses the Animation Academy. I know, me too. That was a hidden little gem here in the Animation Courtyard. It is nice that you can still get that experience over at Disney's Animal Kingdom if you go to the Wildlife Express train back to Rafiki's Planet Watch. They've been presenting the Animation Academy there, focusing on how to draw animals, which is really cool. Rodney and James have joined. Hello to you. Kathy loves the tachos. I don't know how you say that thing, but yeah, like tater tots, but I think they can't say tater tots. So yes, I agree. They're very delicious. John says, what's the weather like? He's seeing people in shorts, he's seeing people in jackets. It's always fun this time of the year to see how people in these areas dress. So 73 degrees, give or take. You can see all the people from the south who are bundled up in jackets, and all the people from the north who are wearing shorts and t-shirts and things in the summertime. But that is how it goes. Deb says it looks beautiful here. Joanne, good morning to you in Canada. Would like to be here now. Dawn, 6 more days to go. Awesome. Jeff says, gives Disney credit for reviving Disney's Hollywood Studios. Jeff, you are right. Disney has invested huge amounts of money in this park, and it sure is paying dividends. All right, Slinky Dog line out to here, 60 minutes. Slinky Dog still incredibly popular. Chris has got single digits in Clifton Park, New York. Joe, what's my favorite ride at Disney Hollywood Studios? So if you had asked me 2 years ago, I would have said it is the Tower of Terror. Still one of my top attractions. It's great for architecture, great for theming, great for technology, great for storytelling. I think Hollywood Tower Terror is just a crowning accomplishment for Disney Imagineering. But if you ask me today, I have made a change, and my favorite ride here in this park is now Rise of the Resistance. Excited that I will hopefully get to share it with you here in the next few minutes. Rise of the Resistance to me just takes the bar up a new level in all of those areas, in technology, in storytelling, in design, in complexity, in ambitiousness. So I'd love to hear what your favorite attraction is here at Disney's Hollywood Studios as well. I think it was Mitchell asked if the Rock and Roller Coaster is up and rocking, and yes it is. Had a chance actually to check it out in the past couple weeks. Fun ride. They are loading all the rows now. There was a time when they left some spaces between the rows. You don't get seated with strangers, but they are filling the cars up. Susan and Amy, hello to you. Welcome to the broadcast. Deb says that Hollywood Studios is a lot better now than 10 years ago. There's surely a lot more to do, that's for sure. Steve has joined, hello to you. Brian says, loved it when he was here a few weeks ago. Glad that you had a chance to check it out.
Reach for the sky.
Robert said, ooh, favorite Disney restaurant. That is a tough one. Wow. I am a big fan of Be Our Guest. I have had a chance to experience Victoria and Albert's a couple times. Chico is great. Boma is great. So many good choices. I love the fun at 50s Primetime Cafe as well. One of the most interactive and fun experiences here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. And it's great if you love meatloaf. Tim says, can't wait for the Beverly t-shirt to arrive. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate your putting an order in for that. And thanks again to Topher on the broadcast who came up with a design. That's a ton of fun. BYO Beverly.
Our earliest shoot came was when we drove down.
Michelle, 1 week to go with grandsons for first trip. That's great. Sounds like you're gonna have a good time. Bill and Richard have joined. Heather from Slovakia. Thank you for being here. Always great to hear people from all over watching the broadcast. I'm very, very encouraged by that. All right, we got a lot of people here in Toy Story Land. Disney's Hollywood Studios is hopping today. That is for sure. Kathy said toss up between Rise of Resistance and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Good point. I agree with you that they're both great attractions. I had a chance to go on the railway in the past week, I would say, and I noticed something new. There's so many things going on in that attraction that it's easy to pick up new things every time. But there is a tribute to the Firehouse 5 in the scene where Mickey and Minnie are kind of, I think, up in the hot air balloon, or they've got a bunch of balloons and they're sort of flying by when the twister starts. Firehouse 5 were some of Walt's 9 Old Men, the original animators, who had a little band on the side. And there is a tribute to that in the attraction. I noticed it for the first time. Very cool. Barbara says, feels silly for asking, but what is Beverly? It is not a silly question at all. Beverly is a beverage that was made by the Coca-Cola Company, and for some time it was popular in Italy, I believe. It's extremely bitter. It's not like drinking a Coke, that's for sure. But it was like a palate cleanser, I guess. But Beverly was served in Epcot Club Cool, and it was always fun to see people try Beverly, to see their reaction. Most people grimaced when they do it. And it was actually kind of fun if you would go in and you would say, ooh, I'm gonna try some Beverly, this is so delicious. And you kind of encourage strangers around you to try it, and then you see what their face looks like. Melissa is 60 today. Happy birthday to you. Faye and Trish, hello, welcome to the broadcast. Linda, how's it going? Marcella, hello. All right, we're gonna take a second here to watch Slinky Dog. That's fun. Jeffrey says Beverly is a mixer. Okay. Tim said, when I send the pin of the month, can I include some warm weather? Tim, I will do my best to make that happen. Robert shared the video. Robert, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Mary says, I think they call Beverly an aperitif. I think you're right. Chip said, a digestive drink before dinner, not for American tastes, for sure. Marco says, Beverly reminds me of tonic water. Yeah, I think all these things are true. Matthew and Charlotte, your depiction of Beverly is right on. All right, I was waiting for another car to come by here. Kim says, tricked their 15-year-old daughter and got pictures. That's awesome. Amy said, could really use an escape to Disney World. All right, maybe Slinky Dog is taking a break. I thought we'd be able to catch a car going by here, but maybe no luck. Linda says, another beautiful day for Disney. It is a great day here today. I got a Slinky Dog train going by over here. Colleen and Bonnie have joined. Hello to you. Jennifer, good morning from Buffalo. Zoe and Vicky are here. Hello to you. Karen, 17 degrees in Utah. Come and visit us here in Florida. You got 1-7. Today we're gonna have 7-1. Tom and Greg have joined. How's it going? Kim says you can get Beverly and Disney Springs at the Coca-Cola store. I did not know this. This is an important piece of information, so thank you for sharing that. Some people may have Beverly withdrawal because you can't get the free Beverly at Club Cool and Epcot anymore because it's been ripped down for reconstruction. But my hope is truly that Beverly will return when Club Cool comes back. Some of those innovation buildings at Epcot are being reworked right now. Some of the demolition has turned into construction now, which is good. Linda, Jen, hello to you. Ronnie says, looks crowded. It does kind of feel crowded in this section of the park. I have to agree with you. It may be just that this is an incredibly popular spot. I think Toy Story Land still draws so many people. It's fun to see. And it's a little, I don't know, maybe on the narrow side here. Just got a lot of people funneling through. Alan, hello to you in North Carolina. Karen, Judy, Shelley, thanks for being here on the broadcast. Audrey said, watching from Washington, Indiana. I do not know where Washington is in Indiana. All right, alien swirling saucers. 30 minutes, wow, that's kind of a good long time for alien swirling saucers. Good to know. Robert, any news if there will be a spring break at Walt Disney World? So, if you mean, will people be coming for spring break? I would imagine so, but I'm not aware of anything in particular beyond that. Jason, hello to you. Okay, we hear the soundscape change as we exit out of Toy Story Land and enter into Black Spire Outpost and Batu. Debbie, Melissa, welcome. Linda in Sunrise, Florida. Right down next to my old stomping ground in Plantation. Good to see you here. Shirley says, looks forward to the Saturday morning stroll. Shirley, thank you for that. I appreciate it. It's my pleasure to be able to share it with you. I appreciate everyone joining me live. I always really, truly, and I say it in a heartfelt way, enjoy commenting and chatting back and forth. Thank you for all the hearts and the thumbs up. And as I always say, especially the shares, great way to get the word out. Lizette says, thanks for sharing. Hasn't had a chance to see this section. So many new things to see here at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and this entire section of Black Spire Outpost it's amazing. Even if you're not a Star Wars fan, I think you will enjoy the design and immersion, all the detail and time that Disney took into creating this section of the park. It still really feels like going to a different time and place. Hey, Corey in Plantation, a fellow plantationer. Angela, hello to you. Richard, good morning. Says loves us every Saturday. Richard, thank you for that. Appreciate your being here. All right, we continue through Batu. We're gonna go take a peek at the Millennium Falcon, which is something I always like to do. Chip says loves Batu. Laura says loves how the sounds and the landscape change. Yeah, me as well. Looks like I got some stormtroopers out today. Awesome. Let's take a minute and see what they're doing here. Mary said, not a Star Wars fan, but Batu is really cool. That was the lady in front of me, not me.
Put it right there. Who's the leader here? Well, clearly you like a challenge. We respect that. Carry on.
That is fun. Megan Megan from North Carolina, hello to you. Heather says, dying to see it. It looks so cool. It is fun. I love it how all these little kids come up. It's great. Alright, let's carry on. Carl from Michigan, hello to you. Nancy's got 30 degrees in Chicago. Happy to bring some Florida weather your way, a little bit of Disney fun too. Tim, Star Wars was all-time favorite movie saga. Really was a game changer in the history of US cinema. Alright, we carry on. We don't have a line for Olga's Cantina, a little early perhaps. Or maybe they just do reservations. Don't actually know myself. Stacy, can't wait to check this out in May. It is definitely fun. You will enjoy it for sure. Alright, looks like the line for Millennium Falcon is 50 minutes, stretches out here. Again, not too terrible. And we have Olga's Cantina right here. Great design, fun place to go. Amy said, do I prefer green or blue milk? You know, I don't actually have a preference one way or the other. I kind of like the blue maybe, but the green's good too. Mike and Victor, hello to you. All right, here we have Millennium Falcon in all her glory. Looks good. Diane's gonna get a nor'easter. Yeah. Glad that you can check out some Florida weather here live. Carolyn's gonna be here in July. Iona says Olga's is reservation only. Okay, thank you for that. Kim, Fuzzy Tauntaun. Yes. Good stuff. Tim, Beverly with a blue milk chaser. There you go. That's the way to live right there. Alright, Arlene, never too early for a Fuzzy Tauntaun. Margaret and Diane, hello to you. Cammie from Bradenton, how's it going? Alright, I am hopeful that my boarding group is up. A little hard for me to know. I haven't seen a notification on my phone, but I may have missed it. And I think it's probably been close to a half hour. So I'm gonna just wander over there and we'll see if they might let me in. Linda said, do they have Disney photographers? So I can say that Disney does have fast pass photographers out and about. They are taking photos and they scan your ticket or your Magic Band, and then those photos get connected to your Disney PhotoPass account. I don't know if I've actually seen them here in Black Spire Outpost, to be honest with you. It's a good question. Alright, I always love seeing this droid preparing the meals here, very fun. Diane, good morning to you in New Hampshire. Catherine, looking forward to a Disney trip next week. That is awesome. Michelle, Blue Bantha. Yeah, okay, we got some people who've spent a little time at Olga's. That's cool. Alright, let's carry on. Make our way over towards Rise of the Resistance. We'll see if maybe my boarding is up. Beryl says, hope my battery holds up. Me too, Beryl. About an hour is all I can do on this camera or this phone. I think we might be okay. We'll do as much as we can. Someone said there's usually a PhotoPass photographer by the Millennium Falcon. Thank you for that. I didn't catch the name, but thank you. Nancy in Iowa, good morning to you. Oh, we got a guy in a The Child shirt. Disney just announced a lot of new Grogu merchandise, also known as The Child, also referred to as Baby Yoda. You go to worldofwalt.com, you can check it out. I think it's called Streetwear. It's sort of a funky design Very good. Ron says, how about a Ronto rap? Ron, I'm with you there. Thumbs up for that. Steve says, haven't had much luck lately with Rise of the Resistance, so I don't have any official news, but my experience has been getting a boarding pass at the 7 a.m. window is tough, but getting it then at the later 1 o'clock seems to be easier. So I would still suggest trying to get in at 1 or get in at 7, but if you don't give up hope, because there's a much better chance, I believe, of getting a boarding pass at 1 o'clock. Carol Ann says, loves Grogu. John has got the famous Stormtrooper line. Move along, move along. Debbie says, hoping to be here in October for grandson's first birthday. I think it was grandson. That is cool. This is Tony. How do you get a boarding pass for Rise of Resistance? It's a great question. So you go onto the My Disney Experience app, and you go to virtual queues, and the window for getting into the queue opens up, at least these days, at 7 a.m. and at 1 p.m. So you go to the app, you say join the boarding group, you select your party, and then you keep your fingers crossed, and they'll let you know if you are able to get into a boarding group. And then you watch the app and it'll let you know when the different boarding groups are actually loading up. Diane says, what's the temperature? It's probably about 65, 66 right now. Very nice. Oh, I just this moment got word that my boarding group has called. That was perfect timing. So we are in. And I think my battery's gonna hold up because it hasn't been that long. So it's 11:30, we've been going for half hour. So let's give it a go. $36.
Straight ahead, they'll scan you up ahead.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Next to him to me.
Thank you. We're in. Jim, I think it was Jim, asked a question. Do you have to be in the park to get a boarding pass for Rise of the Resistance? Another great question. The answer is no and yes. So no, you don't have to be in the park at 7 a.m. when that window opens. But yes, you do have to be in the park when the 1 p.m. boarding group opens. So that is a little different. And Disney actually changes the rules. Well, they have changed the rules a number of times. So I would suggest that, you know, if you are coming in the future, be sure to check out the latest set of rules. Christy says, a great ride. I agree. Ron says, Mrs. Disney. Tom said, I'm lucky. I do feel very, very lucky today. I have to stop and buy a lottery ticket or something. Marcy says, it's very exciting. It is fun to check out Rise of the Resistance. So we still have a bit of time to spend in the queue. Hey, Larry, I agree, it's great to get in. This is a really fun queue, lots of stuff to see here. Looks like things are moving along. Cindy says, can't wait to get it here in November. Jeffrey asked if I've seen the Disney, or seen the Star Wars postage stamps. No, but that sounds very interesting. Jim says, get a portable charger. Jim, good point. I actually do have a little charger. The issue is I have to have the corded microphone, and I've not been able to find a splitter gizmo that fits in the gimbal and allows for the microphone and the battery all to work at the same time. These are the technical challenges of my life. Ron says, greatest ride ever. Can't stress that enough. Ron, I'm there with you. I think that when Bob Iger said he challenged Disney Imagineers to really push the limits, they certainly did that. Amy says, exciting queue and ride. Farrell said, the queue is almost as fun as the ride. It is. You really do feel like you are being transformed or transported, I guess, from the outskirts of Batu into this hidden encampment. Yeah, so many great things to see here. Jennifer said if you lose the connection, record and upload. Absolutely will do, Jennifer. I think I typically have pretty good luck doing live broadcasts here on Rise of the Resistance. But if I get disconnected, hang on, because the connection will probably come back. Andy said the M&M store is opening today at Disney Springs. Wow, I did not know that. I know it's getting pretty close. It seemed like they were getting all the signage up outside the store, but I didn't realize they were going to open up today. So that's actually sooner than what I expected based on the photographs that I've seen. David said time for a new battery or a new phone. You know, interestingly, I replaced the battery in this phone maybe 4 or 5 months ago. And I just think the phone itself needs to go. It's an iPhone 7, which has served me well for many years. But it may be time now to make a change. Carol Ann says, is there a certain smell? You know, it's a little bit harder for me to tell these days, but I would almost say there's kind of a musty sort of smell. There's just a lot of cement around you. Looks like rock work, so maybe a bit. Good question. Eric in Chesapeake, how's it going to you? Davey, not a techie, but can you ride standby or do you have to use the app? So there actually is no standby for Rise of the Resistance. To the best of my knowledge, for guests, there has never been a way just to stand by. So you do need to get a boarding group. If you don't have a phone, you're not a techie, you can stop by and talk to a cast member at Guest Services, and they will do what they can to get you hooked up. Mary, thanks for sharing. Carolyn said a solar charger would be a good idea. That's a good idea. I could sort of put the cell on the top of my hat. Linda loves the videos, expecting snow Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, Dawn responded as well. No standby line for Rise of the Resistance. Jennifer said, yep, you need to board or need to grab a boarding group. Very true. Stacia and Martin, welcome to the broadcast. Eric said, doing well, broadcast-wise, I think. Good to hear. I hope that the connection stays. So far, so good. Carla says, feels like underground. Yeah, these are like caves on the outskirts of town where the Resistance has set up an encampment and kind of is getting ready to fight. Donna and Jessica, hello to you. Gail said Godiva stores are closing. Yeah, that's kind of a sad thing. Godiva chocolate is really good. Todd has got 19 degrees. That sounds chilly. Paul from Sydney, Australia. Very cool. Thank you for being here. Gotta think it's late in your day, so I appreciate your joining me. We are, for those of you just joining, in line for Rise of the Resistance here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. The timing for the boarding group worked out just right. And you know, I shared this before, but I'll share it again. Brand new shirt, just gonna be quick, has come out this week. A little hard to see in this light. Is BYOB, Bring Your Own Beverly, if you're a Beverly fan. And you can check it out at worldofwaltstore.com. We had a long discussion about Beverly earlier, so I wanted to make sure I got that in. I'll mention it as well after we get off the attraction, assuming the battery's holding up. Just have to see how that goes. All right, we are going deeper and deeper. Angela said, what am I looking at? It's so dark. Angela, it's because we're in a cave. We are in a cave in the entrance queue for Rise of the Resistance at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in Disney's Hollywood Studios. We are making our way through the Resistance encampment on our way to encounter a lot of very cool things. Carla said, hopes to make it to Disney World this year. I hope that works out for you as well. Christy says, thanks for bringing Disney every week. Helps with not being able to be here. Sue and Missy love the shirt. Thank you for that. I think this display is just really cool. continue on. Kathy says, how far is the queue? You know, I can't really tell you quantitatively, but qualitatively it's long. This is a very long queue. Kevin says, how long of a wait do you have? My guess is there's probably another 5 minutes to go. We're getting relatively close. Beth, hello to you. Denise and Miguel, welcome. Lisa asked, who's my favorite Disney character? That would be Mickey Mouse, bar none. He's the original. Love to hear what your favorite characters are too. Dwanda says, I've not found a great portable charger yet. Brad says, am I getting close? Pretty close. Hector from Puerto Rico. Yeah, the issue with the charger is I've got a charger. It's being able to plug in both the charger and a microphone into a gimbal all at the same time. That's the tricky part. Kathy says, it seems like it goes on forever. That it does. I think the idea is that you were going deeper and deeper into this resistance encampment. And Disney just needed to make sure that there was, lots of space to hold all the people who are going to want to ride this attraction. Still incredibly popular, tough to get on. Linda's a Pluto fan, very cool. Jeff says, are there any movie props in this ride? That's a great question. Not to the best of my knowledge. There are certainly lots of things that look like they could have been in a movie. But I don't know that there are any that actually were in the movie. Charles said, not able to find the live feed on YouTube. So there was a short period of time where I actually did broadcast live on both Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Had some technology issues with that, so now I'm back to just live on Facebook. But I always do repost the replay on both Facebook and YouTube. So if you go over to YouTube and do a search for World of Walt, you should be able to find the YouTube channel, and you can check out the replays of these live broadcasts on both Facebook and YouTube. Amanda and Joanne, hello to you. Ron says, Grumpy and Olaf are favorites. Olaf is an amazing character. Really, really well done. Penelope said, this would be great on a hot summer afternoon. You are so right. All right, I think we are almost there. David's a Tigger fan, also a great character. Angel said Donald and Maleficent, but really all of them. Yeah, they all have such unique characters. Tanya said Mickey, Elsa, and Maleficent. Oh, Maleficent getting a lot of votes here. Kristen said, love the pins this month. Kristen, thank you for that. And Kristen, you may have inadvertently prompted another shameless plug for the Pin of the Month Club. You want to get a little Disney fun delivered to your home every month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Donna says, Mrs. Figment. Yeah, you don't see Figment as much as you did. What? Okay. All right. We're almost here.
Then silver, and then yellow. I'm my green squad right this way, all the way.
Kimberly says Olaf is the best. Carol's a Tinkerbell fan. All right, we are about ready to get our briefing with Ray and BB-8.
BB-8, prep the ready room for recruits. Commander 9-9, please report back to ITS cockpit.
All right, recruits, stand clear of these swords and good luck, everybody.
This is such a cool effect.
Incoming transmission from Ray. BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Shouldn't you be in flight prep? Greetings. Thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system. Your outpost on Batu is no longer safe. We have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's secret base on Pokhara. I'll regroup with you there. The Resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order. Remember, it is vital that you keep the location of the Pokhara base secret. Lieutenant Beck, one of our top commanders, will lead you.
Affirmative. Transport is ready. 9-Num and I shall personally see them delivered.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Welcome to the cause. May the Force be with us.
Commander Boltan and a squadron of X-Wings shall escort us to the rendezvous point on Pokhara.
Roger, this is Black Leader. I hear you're a fine-looking group of recruits. Got no time to waste. Let's get you on your way to the General.
Stand clear. Deck doors opening now.
Hurry, all recruits to transport. No need for safety gear.
Linda's a Tigger fan. I like Tigger too.
Deck 3 for Pokhara.
This is a great part of this attraction where Disney made some amazing investments that they really didn't have to do, but it's amazing. HR is fangirling, very cool.
Pokhara-bound personnel, this is your final call on board.
The ship says favorite Disney princess is Leia. Ellen said exciting. It is the music makes it exciting. Jennifer says this is a favorite part. We're getting a good spot.
Check the hyperdrive also.
Transport takeoff in 20 seconds.
Oh, we got a great spot right here.
Good. Airspeed sensor? Thank you, 9-Num. Black Leader, are you and your team ready? Affirmative. Engines are on. Red 2, Blue 5, report. Red 2, check.
Blue 5 standing by.
Engage propulsors and hold on, recruits. All ships, launch.
Here we go.
I am Lieutenant Beck. As you heard from Ray, I have been tasked with getting you to Pokhara. Red 2, Blue 5, keep tight now. Let's get ready to make that jump to light speed on my mark. Black Leader, we're picking up an unusual signal. Are you spotting anything? Yeah, I see it. We'll check it out. BB-8, what do you got? There appear to be a number of small craft heading our way. Raise the shields. We got company. First Order TIE fighters. Reroute! Reroute! 2 Blue 5, we got a clear path so transport can make the jump. They're all over us. I'm hit.
We have Red 2, more incoming. Blue 5 taking evasive action.
Try to shake him, Blue.
I'm trying.
We lost Blue 5. I'm gonna try to get out of the way. Copy that. Get us clear so we can make the jump. Be ready. You won't have much time. Where are all those TIE fighters coming from? Star Destroyers. Get out of there! We can't. We're caught in a tractor beam. It's pulling us in. I'll get some friends to make us a fair fight. Don't worry, I'll come back for you. Stay strong.
Cargo vessel TR-141, identify yourselves and prepare to be boarded.
This is TR-141. We are a civilian vessel. By whose authority are we being detained?
By the authority of the First Order, Resistance scum. Now bring down your shields and prepare to be boarded.
They'll want the location of our secret base. Tell them nothing. The future of the Resistance is at stake. I have a bad feeling about this. Stand back from those doors.
Spaceship is going to command the First Order. Everyone off, let's go.
impressive. That's just so impressive. All right. Karen said, Saturdays are the best. Thank you for that. Heather said, in love. This attraction is simply amazing. Alan said, wow, I agree. There are so many wow moments there. And we haven't even gotten on the main attraction yet. Dottie said, amazing. I agree with you. Jenny said, got the chills. Diana, hello to you from California.
How many in your unit?
One.
One more here.
How many here? We'll be on silver.
Silver it is.
Now, remember the color I assigned you? This will be important. When that door opens, I will call you in, and you will find this exact same color inside. Is that clear? So what color are you on here? Or do you have to move down?
We're getting a little test here.
You didn't know. I just assigned you the color, and you know. What color are you on?
Silver. See? Yeah, I was paying attention.
How come that one you were color and you didn't? I can tell you why. Because I just started it. But then again, he is recording everything he's doing.
That's right.
Right in front of me. Not really being sneaky about it. Just right there.
It's out in the open.
So again, I don't know. This is why you all got captured. Now, Blue, go try to find your mark.
Alright, this side will follow me.
And Silver, now you can document all the walls and ceilings you like. Enjoy.
Silver. This looks like silver here. Got a stormtrooper up here.
Leave us.
Yes, General.
Enemies of the First Order. We will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay. The Resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We are needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
I think they're under chips that the cast members make this really special. I agree.
We're with the resistance. We're here to get you out. Blue first and then Silver.
Blues first.
Silver, you keep on your right.
We're giving back down the floor by your feet. Let's keep everything going left and right.
We have the recruits.
Wait, you're still here? Poe's coming back with an attack force. Get to the escape pods now. Lieutenant Beck, we need to find him a way.
Recortos para su seguridad. Permanezcan sentados con su cinturón de seguridad bien ajustado. Mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del transporte y supervisen a sus niños.
I got a droid right here. We are in the front row of our own car. That's awesome. Kathy said, lucky day for sure. You are right. best ride ever.
Okay, take this corridor to the turbo lift, then head down to the escape pod base. Those droids are programmed to return you to Batu. Hurry and don't get caught. Lieutenant Beck will guide you.
Recruits, for your safety, stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children. Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. Did it work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. A probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, it goes to the prisoner. Immigration and touching operation.
Your cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
There they go! Fire!
This escape pod's just below us. Take the lift down. We'll cover you. Hurry! No! I said down!
This does not look good. Try to find another way down to the escape pods.
The Resistance will attempt to rescue the prisoners.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields!
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless.
There's nowhere to run.
Personnel, abandoned ship. I repeat, abandoned ship. This is short as a battery.
There's no escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the Resistance.
Escape pods came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck. All right, nice job, recruits. Not what you signed on for, but hey, you're Resistance now. I think I have that authority. Right, Beck? Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck. Line up. Scan for his pod beacon.
More escape pods down in Sector 4. Verification pending from key command personnel.
Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck.
Lieutenant Beck here.
Beck! We're live!
I should hope so. Great job, recruits. Thanks to your heroism, the location of the Resistance base is secure. Bravo! Yes, R5, you too.
right, that was amazing. I'm so glad that I had a chance to get the boarding group, the battery held up, and I think the transmission more or less held up. Sue said it was awesome. Mary Lou said very cool. Ron said thanks for sharing it. Greatest ride ever. I agree. This ride really has reset the bar for what Disney and themed entertainment can do. Simply amazing. Simply amazing. Brian said fantastic. Lori said was a long and amazing ride. Sorry missed it on the last trip. Ellen said thank you, thank you. Sherry says loved it. Chip said thanks, great experience. Thank you for joining me for Rise of the Resistance here at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disney's Hollywood Studios. So pleased that I was able to get the Rise of the Resistance boarding group and take everyone along with me. Really appreciate your joining me today. So one last shameless plug for the new t-shirt design. Just came out this week and happens to be on sale for the next few days. Actually a design inspired by someone from this very broadcast, Topher. It is BYO Beverly. So if you are a Beverly fan of the bitter drink served at Club Cool at Epcot, this t-shirt might just be for you. BYO Beverly. Good thing about the t-shirt shop is that you do get to pick your own color for the shirt itself. So if you'd like to get the design on a gray background, you could do that. BYO Beverly. And actually, all the shops, or all the shirts in the shop are on sale. So if you haven't had a chance to check out some of the other designs, you could do that. This might be a good time to make a purchase. This is one of my favorites. I have this Main Street shirt in this blue color, which I really like. And this one is perfect for today. Hooray for Hollywood. A little bit hard to see, but it definitely has that 40s and 50s look. If you're interested in any of these shirts, head on over to worldofwaltstore.com. Shirts are on sale for the next few days. And thanks again for everyone who has made purchases in the past. Thank you for your support in watching, in commenting, in liking, and sharing especially. It's because you're here that sometimes I get to do some special things with the nice folks at Disney Media Relations. I truly appreciate your participation. Jackie said thank you and stay safe. Thank all of you for joining me today. Christy said the shirts are comfy and cute. Thank you for that, Christy. I do like the material they're made out of, so thank you for that. Karen says a Main Street mask. Very cool. Irene said brilliant. Thanks for the ride. So thank you as always for all the comments, all the hearts and thumbs up, the shares. I truly do appreciate your being here, and I hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as I did. Carol said, what's the t-shirt link? worldofwaltstore.com. worldofwaltstore.com. All right, everyone, I hope you have a great weekend and a great week. And until next time, God bless.